maybe on where the heck you guys came from and how you learned how to play the game. I'm tapping you for that. Come on in. What's your name, buddy?
Brian.
Brad?
Brian,
and you've been playing for Busy Bees today. How long have you guys been around for?
We've been around for maybe 5 or 6 of these, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we sometimes we have to take a break, so some of the guys have been in crunch right now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
But so this is your 5th or 6th Killer Queen tournament. Were you here at the last one?
We weren't. We actually, that was
You
one
missed
of
the
them.
big one,
We missed the big one, yeah.
Sensible snacks. Do you guys want a little candy?
We are being offered sensible snacks of oranges, like this is a soccer game. Things are out of
I'm
control
okay right now.
at the Logan
All right,
Arcade.
I'll take one.
They're good for throwing, not at the machine, but they're
At
good
the
for
other
throwing.
team, right?
Yes, I do.
This would be good
I don't
for
like
your-
those.
No, you need one with your neck.
I'm okay.
That's 5!
So Brian, you guys, are you from the Chicago area, all 5 of you?
We are, yeah.
You live close to the arcade?
We live more in like the northern, up on Addison near
Okay.
Western, so not too far away.
That's not too bad. That's over by the Marianos then, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic.
It's like maybe a 10-minute ride or something like
Right.
that.
So, how are you feeling about your tournament so far? You lost the first round against our 2-time defending champion.
Yeah.
You won a round off them. You almost won 2.
Yeah, we came really close
You
that
did.
one time.
It really opened some eyes, and now you've won 2 straight in the losers bracket.
We think we can. We know we can do it because we did, like you said, we did go up around on them, but it's definitely gonna be a climb to get there.
Sure, absolutely. There's a lot of great teams here, and we're glad to have you guys back.
Yeah,
More
absolutely.
competition, the better. So good luck the rest of the way,
Thanks
buddy.
a lot. Have a
Thanks
good
for
rest
stopping
of
by.
the
Yep. That was Brian from Busy Bees, who are making noise in the losers bracket side of Killer Queen 6. All queens must die at the Logan Arcade in Logan Square, Chicago, Illinois. It's a little late to probably come out at this point unless you want to see the championship match, which will probably be coming up in the next hour, I would think, maybe hour and a half. We're doing another losers bracket match this time. We've got Tupaka versus Flip Mode Squad. Tupaka is going to be on blue, and Flip Mode will be on gold. Tupaka is Mike Hensel, our AV guy, who's been doing a stellar job at Queen throughout the tournament. Flip Mode Squad has got James on Queen. Got a nice win last round, taking out the B-Vengers team. And I keep being offered apples, so this tournament cannot get any better than it is right now. Is that right, Sean? This tournament couldn't get any better, could it?
No, it couldn't.
Not at all.
Unless it was last year, of which was amazing as well.
You mean the one 2 months ago?
Yeah.
We really need to have these more often, don't we?
It does feel like a year ago.
Do you feel like 2 months puts a lot of pressure on the teams?
For what? Pressure
Two
for
month
what?
2 month breaks, like there's only this go at it. You feel like
I think we're
if these happen every month,
Oh no. Well, every month would probably be way too often.
you think it's too often,
Yeah,
huh?
because you wouldn't like people get bored or this is good. I think this is plus you get some pacing in between, so people like come in and go out.
Sure,
It's
there's some
fine.
decompression for sure, but I think 6 weeks is probably the happy middle on that one. And that's the second time I've used happy middle. Now make that third tonight. I promise not to use it again. We are starting this round again. Tupac on blue and Flip Mode on gold. This is the battle of, I believe, famous West Coast rapper and a rap mode squad that involved Busta Rhymes from the 90s. Is that right? Was Flip Mode squad have to do with Busta Rhymes? I don't know. He said Flip Mode a lot. Anyways, blue is out to the econ lead. Tupac are running berries. Queen, Mike Hensel, guarding the hive, trying to keep James, the gold queen, from disrupting what so far has been an impeccable berry run. Dies in the hive, lost his flutter, lost his hover. Now, gold controls the board as all warrior gates, 1 out of 2 speed gates, and also needs very few berries. But no, blue gets 2 berries in. You need 1 more berry for the blue victory. One of their players celebrated and stepped away from the cabinet.
I think it was their queen.
No, it was not. It was one of their warriors.
No, the blue queen died. He walked away from the controls thinking it was the last berry going in.
Maybe 2 people walked away. Oh, huge queen kill from the blue queen kill, and that is the round. Tupaka goes up 1-0. Picture them rolling. Once again, we're in the losers bracket here, so the loser will have to go home, call their great aunt, and beg for money. It's kind of the rules of the thing. 1-0. Tupaka is leading 1-0. guy standing directly to the right of Sean at the cabinet here has a sort of spiky jacket on that hopefully will not be used to give hugs to anyone, because that thing could be dangerous.
You've never been to a punk show, have you?
Maybe. That's all I'm going to say. I'm trying to keep this broadcast kid-friendly.
Usually the people wearing jackets like that are usually the most cuddleable. It's true.
Absolutely. Hey, anybody can be cuddled, right?
Oh my God, yeah. Who doesn't love cuddles?
Nobody I know, or at least I know currently. So here we go. Blue up 4 berries to 2 with nobody guarding the hive. It's free run on the blue hive. Dancing on in. Gold did a nice job cleaning out its own hive to get a free run, but the berry lead is now pretty substantial for blue. 7-4 in berries in the hive. Now make it 9-4. 9-5 berries in the hive for blue over gold. Nice queen kill on a drone right there. Queen trying to dance the blue queen out of their hive, get some protection in there. Blue queen dives to safety.
And this is the one thing we were talking about earlier. What's the strategy? If you notice right now, blue doesn't have as many warriors. They're going all econ, but their drones are so good. They're getting and juking
They're
out.
jumping in. And there's a berry bouncing, and that'll do it. 2-0. Blue. Tupac. All eyes on them. 2-0. We're going to have a little conversation here between Flip Mode Squad before they start up round 3 of this losers bracket match. Certainly a good matchup of a lot of players that frequent Logan Arcade, get their skills up. Some refugees from other teams that aren't here tonight that may have disbanded. Who knows? You can always use more players at the arcade on league nights and for tournaments. 11's a good turnout, but we could always use, say, 20 teams. 20 teams would be nice, right?
We'll be here all day.
It's true. 11 is a manageable number. Last time we had 17, it went from 3 in the afternoon till 9:30 at night. I don't expect that this time around.
It was a late night last one. But we're glad to bring this one to you. Pillar Queen 6, all queens must die.
And they are dying. I don't think there's been a single round where no queen has died.
Oh, no.
That's for sure. And I don't think there's been too many rounds where neither queen has died. Usually both queens will die. So it's kind of an ironic name because there's no way for the queen to really live without dying. Huge queen kill. Queen dives right back in exchange, though. Trading queens to start this round off. And we've got an even econ game and a wide open gold hive. And gold is running them in.
Oh,
Blue is going with a 4 econ strategy.
And they're killing it.
Nope, they've got a berry. Gold Queen goes and cleans them out of the hive. Does not let them become a warrior. Does not win on that battle, though. Blue will now have a warrior. That warrior dies right away, though, and that is a waste of time. Gold, with the econ lead, they need 5 berries. Blue needs 7, but they have a well-defended hive, and gold is able to get in due to the efforts of their queen cleaning out their hive.
Good bump over there on the blue side, clearing them out. Blue decided to push that strong econ run. Gold only needs 4 more, though. If they can actually just get him in a position, Queen needs
The
to
match
throw out
certainly
that
has
warrior.
tightened up. The gold queen is sat there hovering, trying to stay alive, refuses to die. But as a result, they've really given up a lot, and now blue is winning the econ game right now. As a result.
You just saw a second ago, the gold queen getting out, not helping the econ on their side.
Somebody must kill the blue skull warrior for gold to have a chance. He's doing a fantastic job of
Finally
diving.
happens. There
2
it
berries in, though. We have a tie game, but blue is so much closer.
3 berries going in.
He's
Getting the kill. And the queen kill,
Blue,
not the
queen
econ
kill.
victory.
I believe that's a 3-1 victory for Tupac.
It is.
Shorty want to be a thug. It's a nice win. Tupaca living on. Flip mode going home. Ryan, you want to come around for an interview?
Yes, I do.
Come on down, buddy.
It's 2 P's, 2 C's, pronounced Tupaca.
Picture this guy rolling It is Ryan. Now, Ryan, you are the original creator of the Chicago Killer Queen Mercury Squad Facebook page, are you not?
That is partly true. I had a lot of help. I ran into Kenny. Me and Kenny were friends prior to this. We were in a bike group called Monday Night Ride. But we both fell in love with the machine, and I looked at him. I said, look, I've got this Facebook group. I think it's going to work. He's like, you should put it out there. And
Definitely.
That
And
was
it's definitely worked out, hasn't it?
8 months ago.
How many people were in the group, say, in the first month?
Well, in the first day, we got 50 people.
First wave.
First wave, first day, 50 people.
Whoa.
We got one bump from Logan Arcade. We got one bump from the Killer Queen Arcade Facebook page. But it was all the people of Chicago who just loved this game. They were coming
Absolutely.
to this game. It was a wildfire. Our first week, I think we had 100 people. But honestly, what would happen is people would come out, they want to help us, they want to work on it. Josh being one of them.
Josh Ecklau, a
Josh.
something seasonal berry runner.
And that's what's
It's
great
definitely
about
been very helpful for. He's the league night coordinator most league nights, which are Wednesdays. Generally kick off around 8, 8:30, 9 o'clock on Wednesday nights.
If I did anything, I created the name and surrounded myself with really smart people.
You really did.
And if you're looking to start your own group, that's what you should do because
Sure, find a great. I mean, hopefully you've got a good space for the game where people like to go to, centrally located within whatever city or town you live in, and a bunch of smart people who really enjoy the game and like getting out there and coordinating events. Right?
yeah, there's always someone willing to help.
Yeah,
Always someone.
that's big.
Here's one thing. Do you know why we call it the Killer Queen Mercury Squad?
Why is that?
Because I really love Freddie Mercury. And I wanted a name that was kind of classic, that was away from, just what you saw on the internet. But
Right.
if you're
That's
wondering
good.
where Killer Queen Mercury Squad came from, we wanted a team name, and nothing's more fiercer or flyer
Than Mercury.
than
Freddie Mercury
Squadron.
specifically.
And no one sings higher than Freddie, so.
Real fast, we've got Busy Bees on blue and Newbies on gold in this losers bracket matchup. We have to be getting towards the end of the losers bracket, don't we, here, Ryan?
Yeah, that's the double elimination. You gotta play a lot, just because some teams like
Sure.
Newbies, they've only had one loss here, so they're finally fighting for their lives.
And they just lost, too. And now they're fighting for their lives against Busy Bees, who we've interviewed twice. Their members came out tonight, put up a really good performance. They took a round off something seasonal, and they've really impressed in all their other matchups. Right now, they're winning the econ game. So, Ryan, do you have any quick thoughts on that match you just had, that last one there?
We switched our strategy. We're traditionally a military-first family,
Okay.
but we knew that we could run 4 berries off the bat.
We saw that. You were definitely running a heavy econ game.
And we knew if we could control the berries, or at least get that initial berry, what I like to call is like berry anxiety, where the other team has to come defend, and you're
Sure.
forcing.
Push them into a corner, make them do things.
They come to you, so we knew where they were coming from. Luckily, our warriors got some key kills. Hensel stepped up like
Hensel's
always.
been playing out of his mind
On
today.
his birthday, by the way.
What? It is Michael Hensel's birthday, I forgot to mention.
32
Our
years
AV
old.
guy slash queen star of the tournament so far. At least while I've been watching. I have no comment on my own games. But he's been doing a fantastic job for you guys. Feel like he's developing since the last tournament?
He's always been the same Mike. Sometimes he's too aggressive at league night, so what you're seeing tonight is kind of different than what you're seeing us all the time. But for those tuning in, he is probably one of your more solid queens, and the reason why is that we have a more of a cat and mouse strategy where we evade and kill. We don't charge and kill. So we like to play a little possum with our warriors.
Definitely.
Mike Miller is our other warrior. He's more of the wild card. We didn't even tell him what to do. We just let him run wild.
Okay.
And
You're
it
playing
always
warrior
turns
too?
out- No, I'm running
You're running
berries.
berries, huh? Okay.
We brought Chuck on the team.
Chuck's playing warrior.
Nope.
Chuck's running berries too.
Big Mike's running.
Big Mike's playing warrior. That makes sense. Now, after last game, one of your guys stepped off the cabinet. Was that Big Mike or was that Mike Hensel?
Big
Or
Mike
both?
prematurely
The
thought we
warrior
were going to
stepped
win.
off, didn't he?
And this is, part of the game is that, you get excited. You see someone coming out of a hole, but you don't recognize that, there's still one hole left.
Right.
So.
You got to play to the last whistle, correct?
Yeah, always count out the berries, how many berries you need left.
Right.
Ryan, we need to steal you. Actually, we're going to put Garzon on.
I guess we're kicking Ryan, who's been a fantastic interview up to this point, talking about the history of the Killer Queen Mercury Squad Facebook page, which is open to all. You don't necessarily have to live in Chicago to join.
Join it. We'll find a way to get out to you, okay?
Yeah. Trying to make it to other Killer Queen cabinets, try to help their scenes out. We do, hopefully we'll make it out to Portland, maybe Washington, D.C. St. Charles, Illinois has cabinet. New York is also an idea. We believe they recently just got one in a public space. Otherwise, we're all going to get jobs at Kickstarter and go play on their cabinet as much as possible. Think that'll work? Think Kickstarter will let us in and play on their cabinet, David?
Wait, Kickstarter has a cabinet?
You know this. You didn't pay attention to the last tournament, did you? Kickstarter has a cabinet in New York. Cards Against Humanity has a cabinet here in Chicago.
I did not know that. Oh wait, I've heard of something like this.
They apparently won the last New York tournament where Kickstarter employs. So that's exciting. I like Kickstarter. I like that what they bring to venture capital to the people. And hopefully they're fantastic Killer Queen players. And we'd love to see them out here. If not, we'll come to New York and spend a whole lot of money because it's way too expensive trying to beat them in Killer Queen. Meanwhile, Busy Bees pulls off a victory with a queen kill, and I believe they might be up 2-0. Busy Bees taking down the newbies. Zaid playing the gold queen. I believe they've been blue all night. Maybe they're not used to the side of the cabinet. But Busy Bees, as has been mentioned before, is come to play today. Absolutely, without a doubt. Round 3. Busy Bees on blue, newbies on gold.
Alright, so this is the thing also, we've been talking so much about Zaid playing conservative blue team's queen. It's going to be interesting to see how he reacts when it comes to them being down 2-0. Because at this point where it's like, I don't think you can afford to be
I think you need to start taking some risks. I agree with that.
You need to
what
be
you've
aggressive.
done to this point has not worked.
Yeah.
So he's now dropping down to grab some gates. He's going to try to clear his hive. Mind you, David is bringing a different style of commentary, more analytical, player-focused commentary. He's stepping in when Sean, who's on the B team, newbies. I always get those confused. He's out. He plays for newbies. So Dave, we aren't trying to single out Zaid by any means. It just so happens that David's only commentating when Zaid's on the machine.
Because of course they are on the same team, newbies.
That's
indeed,
correct.
No, Zaid pulled it off actually.
And
I
Zaid
forgot
gets
they're
a
not
kill.
in blue.
And we are almost even on berries, 5-5. Wait, no, Blue's got a slight lead, 5-6 of berries
so this
remaining.
is more or less my mindset on it. I know who the solid players are. I know Sean, who's one of our other commentators. He's, again, I pointed out earlier on, he's a very solid, underrated econ runner. It's interesting to see how one of the other new
Big
guys
dive
is.
by the Blue Queen misses. So do you feel like the skill of being a barrier runner is overlooked at times?
It is, because there's a significant difference in a smart econ and a very poor econ who misses platforms, who at times where you could see it when we were playing against each other against seasonal. I know I did it where you have to bait the ledge guarder.
Sure.
But it depends on who's ledge guarding. Where Kenny on some seasonal, he's very disciplined. There are times he won't take the bait, and if anything, he'll laugh at you because
Sure.
you attempted it. But there are times where certain teams where you could bait a runner or
Right.
a ledge guarder when you're a runner.
Yeah, and it's not all about literally the mechanics of playing Mario. It's playing Mario. It's you have to be able to make the ledge jumps when you need to make the ledge jumps, but you also have to add some cerebral element to the game of when to go for it and when
Some
not, and how to stay
psychology,
alive.
Yes.
That really adds to the barrier runner. That's a different psychology than your standard queen psychology, especially. And Blue
There we go.
gets the berry win
we
to
go.
get their victory. Send newbies home. Busy Bees
That
making
was
tremendous amounts of noise in
smart
this tournament.
econ by Busy Bees.
Very, very impressive.